este tigre no escucha.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué es lo que?
Ponte a ver el juego del mitad que trajo dos.
¿De quién? ¿De quién?
Del más,
¿Quién está jugando con Capital? ¿Soriano?
el mago, el mago.
No, hombre, ¿qué es lo que voy a ver yo de muerto?
Está en tiempo extra y le pique y estaba ganando de 6 puntos con 40 segundos.
Ah, pues lo voy a buscar, déjame ver, vamos a ponerlo aquí.
En Twitch, ¿qué tal?
Sí, yo voy para allá, yo voy para Twitch.
Soriano,
Yo voy para Twitch, espérate.
Soriano 2K, vamos a verlo, que ahí está el mago haciendo pique.
Ya, yo lo estoy viendo ya.
Yo lo había pasado, mamón. Diablo,
Si con Nueva York lo va a mandar a Capital. Tú estás loco, ese equipo no sale. Golden State con Nueva York.
para adelante. Claro. Pues para adelante, el paso, muy de nuevo ahí.
Qué huevo puso. Y esa falta esa falta ¿cómo le llaman? Campo libre, algo así.
¿Cómo así, loco? Y tú no tú sabes la que te está pasando y te está quejando, mamón.
Diablo, por ese tiro no se falla, loco. Diablo, con Michael Bridge. Ese tipo no falla.
Mire, fue de que fue, vale.
Ay, fue falta y vale.
Ay, mira. Róbatela ella, róbatela. Porque dime tú. Diablo, loco. Coño, loco, así no, loco.
Mancó agua ahí mismo con la tiro.
No, loco, eso me llena de odio a mí, que gallita. Claro, él tiene que ganarme, pues yo está de estúpido, en verdad. Él tiene que ganarme. Él tiene que matarme. Ya, pues ahora entré ahí, sí, brinca, pero igual. Ya, pues lo. Oh, pero tú estás asombrado ahí, pa. Anda ese ahí. Agárrate de eso. Eso fue un bombazo, eso, rayita. No, perdón. Oh, pero no brinques tú, mamón. Salta, paraguayo. Salta, paraguayo. Rayita, yo soy el mejor de esto, Rayita, oíste. Yo le doy chance, a complicar. Yo soy el mejor de esto. Mamón.
Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony. And Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline.
¿Qué pasó?
Quítale el tag, quítale.
No soy yo que lo tengo, era tú.
And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagny. And now they decide to foul intentionally. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And the three ball is good. Wembanyama's got his team on the board to start the game for the Spurs.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes and well over 7 feet tall. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama outside.
Oklahoma City.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Vassell outside. Pass to Champagny. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Here's Fox. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Fox just brimming with confidence right now. I like how he uses that mid-range game, and he knows right now he's got that green light.
And the basket by Castle.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Now, here's Dort. And it's Williams with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And that one's good. Caruso. Caruso's got 5.
You see the court awareness from Holmgren. Nice job spotting the open man.
It's Wembanyama, top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, here's Champagnie.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy. Well, when he's able to find the shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from lane.
And that one's good, Champagnie.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Get that bucket in no time at all.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Picked by Williams. Down low. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. He gets it up, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Champagnie. Launches a three. Fox, no good. They're trailing by 3. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Here's Fox. After the made shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's going to be out of bounds. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Right side, Fox. Shoots a fader. And the shot is good. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Over Wembanyama. Holmgren can't hit. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Now, here's SGA. Pass to Williams. Now Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Now Wembanyama. Defended by Holmgren. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Spurs leading by 7. Vassell outside. SGA with the rebound.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Caruso, no good. Fires for 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And Wembanyama outside. Shoots over Holmgren. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to SGA. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams can't hit. Here's Champagnie. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. GA, you hear about 3-level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. They look like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
To the inside. Hartenstein.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Fox deciding where to go with it. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And taken away by Wallace. Pass to Wiggins. A 3-ball. Rebound San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. Trains the 3 while he's being fouled, and he might be able to make this a 4-point play.
The defender did everything he could, but Vassell has the agility to get it to fall despite the foul.
And the free throw, no good. And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Here's Fox, following the score by Oklahoma City. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. To the paint. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. He doesn't hit that one. Thunder trailing by 5. Now here's Wiggins. Fires from deep. A putback. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And here now the Thunder following the bucket by the Spurs. Outside, Fox. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Higgins outside. Screen by Hartenstein. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs leading by 5. Now Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Oklahoma City shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Now here's Caruso. He's got 8. Outside Williams. And it's SGA in the corner. Harper with the steal. Here's Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
As he develops his game, I see Harper with the ability to be a great facilitator.
Here's Caruso. Outside Williams. Barnes grabs the miss. Harper with the ball. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harper's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. That'll be a 5-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. San Antonio with the rebound. And here is Harper. Pass to Barnes. From downtown, Caruso grabs the miss. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with the 9-point lead.
35.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Thunder trailing by 9. Down low. Inside. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
Outside Harper. Pass to Barnes. No good with the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Williams can't get it to go. Bryant looking around. And Bryant slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pulls it from 20. Shot's good by Williams.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Screen by Olynyk. Shoots over Holmgren. Olynyk can't hit.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Here's SGA. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And he hits from 17.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And he does a lot of things at a high level, but this team really relies on Wendy to score the ball. What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
Here's Barnes. Knocks down the 3.
Oh, they give it up and then get the lead right back. 2 triples back-to-back. And the momentum swing in this game is ridiculous.
Caruso with the ball. Headed now by Barnes. Wembanyama reels it in. Outside Fox. Here's Champagne. And Wembanyama. Oh, falling away.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
.125 left in the fourth quarter. Spurs leading by 5. Vassell. Down it goes for 3.
and they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Tosses it up. And that time also a missed shot. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
3, good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
It misses. Here's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 11. And it's SGA penetrating. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one, even early on in this one.
And here we go. NBA action live on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Al. LaForce reporting for us. Now here's Brunson. He takes it in. Pass to Towns. Facing off in this one, we've got two teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right. And you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really hopping. Smart, unselfish basketball. A lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
It certainly does.
So it's the Warriors now. After the basket by New York on the other end.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Now here's Bridges. Screen by Hart. Shot on the wing. Hart. Porzingis grabs the board. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Greg?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Moody with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. They get it back. No good there. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Left side Brunson to the paint. And it Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
To the inside. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Towns. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And so he hits both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
It's Hart on the wing. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Now here's Curry, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. So it's the Knicks now. There's the screen. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while. But it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Moody. He's scoreless. Pass to Curry. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Now here's Brunson. Down low. Here's Hart. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Curry. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Left side, Anunoby. Off target with the 3. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Moody. Driving in. Count it.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Towns can't get it to go.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. New York out in front. They lead by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Brian, back to you.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. Brunson with it. Green picks him up. And they double up Brunson. Anunoby can't get it to go. Pass to Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 10.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Curry with it. He's got 10. Curry from inside.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Brunson on the drive. Anunoby for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Anunoby's got his second bucket.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry splashes it in. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also, BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
Here's Brunson. Brunson slicing and dicing.
Now, you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Outside Curry. Shoots over Anunoby. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. And it's Brunson missing.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 19 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Warriors lead by 3. Moody with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Curry. He's got 19. No good on the quick 3. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Kicks it out, Towns. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Towns. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Knicks trail by 6. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hart. Kicks it out Towns. 4 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Brunson misses.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. Back to the game after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Green, a screen. Pass to Moody. Oh, here's Moody with a drive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 8. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Pass to Robinson. Yeah, big finish by Robinson.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Green, a screen. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Here's Clarkson. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. And here's Curry for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Robinson. Count it. Good. Robinson's gotten his second bucket of the game. From deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 8. McBride with it. Green picks him up. There's a screen. Pass to Dadier. Curry with a steal. Back to McBride. That one goes in.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Here's Green. The kick out. Curry. Green. A screen. Curry drives in. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got 32 points.
The speed of Curry's drive really makes some trouble for the defense, just cutting them to pieces.
Pass to Robinson. Back to McBride. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Robinson. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Thank you, Brian. The Knicks are able to play 5 out, and Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Brian, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. To the middle. Here's Clarkson. And a nice finish on the layup. Clarkson's got his first 2 points.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
Outside Curry. It's rebounded by McBride. Knicks trail by 4. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Screen by Robinson. McBride attacking. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Here's Shamet. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And so they foul intentionally. It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And so Curry nails both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. A timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. There's 6 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Pajemski into the lane. And he slams it in one-handed.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out on the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Pass to Horford. Outside Pajemski. Into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
The Warriors lead by 8. Pass to Horford. To the paint. And stolen by Bridges. On the break. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Warriors make some changes. Brunson with it. Green picks him up. And Brunson, here we go. And it's good for 2. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Now Hart. Anunoby on the wing. Outside Brunson. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Warriors lead by 6. Butler surveying the floor. Here's Curry. Porzingis sets a screen. Puts up a tray. Buries it from outside.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. From deep. 6 on the shot clock. Emphatic finish from Butler.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground 0.
Curry outside. Cash from downtown.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Now Hart. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Stephen Curry cashes in from 18.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his part.
Whoa! Cash! Unreal!
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Curry. Yes! Using that window!
They need to start double-teaming him now before he has a chance to get any hotter.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Warriors.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Here's Anunoby. It's deflected. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, he can't get the putback.
Golden State foul call. Kristaps Porzingis. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
That free throw is good from Anunoby.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. 15 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Curry fires. Brunson pulls it down. And so the Warriors take the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Ali. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Now here's Thompson.
I got him.
When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court. To get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here's Castle after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. San Antonio moving the ball around. On the wing, Vassell. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Houston.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Durant. It's good from the top of the key. Durant's got 5 points.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Here's Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Smith with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie.
What you love about Şengün is that he is always working for a second chance score.
And that ends their drought. You can feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Out to the right wing. Here's Champagny. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 4. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Şengün, the screen. Durant for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to
2
fall.
minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Castle outside. Back to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. He shoots. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Fox has gotten his second bucket of the game. Durant for 3. Durant with another miss. Wembanyama. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respect the players like that, the calm leadership type.
And so it's San Antonio with it, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Fox, that's good.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
Here's Fox. 6 points for him. Pass to Wembanyama. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston in the lead. Here's Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. And 11 points for Durant.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
They set the pick. There's the drive. Champagny, that's good. Champagny's got 5 points.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Thompson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Stolen by Thompson. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back.
San Antonio, 12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Guys?
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Fox outside. Fox on the prowl. And it's Fox with the jam.
Explosive move by Fox, and if you're the defense, you've got to come to expect that.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Durant, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Vassell, he's open. It's hauled in by Houston.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Durant for three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a three-level, two-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
The three, Durant. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a three.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
On the wing, Durant. Over Kessel. And the shot no good. A bit short. San Antonio trailing here. Down low. Easton with a steal. The three, Durant. Durant with another miss. On offense, here is San Antonio. Castle, right side. Fires, top of the key. Again, the Spurs score.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Pass to Şengün. Takes the three. Rebounded by Castle.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The three, Vassell. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And now a three-point San Antonio lead. Thompson outside. Going inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Back to Wembanyama. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And Durant with the big finish.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Good D by Şengün.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
A quick shot there. It's off target. San Antonio leading. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Out to Fox.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. And both free throws good for Fox. Here's Shepherd. Over Fox. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now here's Vassell. Wembanyama with a bucket. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either. Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepherd, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Here's Wembanyama. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Shepherd to the inside. Misses in close. Outside for Wembanyama. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A different look for San Antonio. Barnes feeling it out a bit. With the putback. Cornette. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Tate. Harper pulls it in.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back to you, B.A.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Bryant outside. Oh, deflected. And here's Shepherd for three. Unable to get that one. San Antonio leading by 8. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
It's Barnes on the wing. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Outstanding floor awareness from Barnes, knowing precisely when to move that rock.
Screen by Capella. Here's Shepherd. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
1:44 left in the third. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, my goodness! Throw it down!
Come on! That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh. Pass to Olynyk. It's rebounded by Houston.
Can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And San Antonio making a change here. Free throw, no good for Durant. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen. Applying constant pressure on the D. Şengün is a load to handle.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. RJ, San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
On the take. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, Dylan Harper, ready for prime time.
That one drops for him. Şengün's got 5.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Vassell's shot is good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Şengün, no good. Spurs lead by 16. Pass to Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Houston. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Outside Durant. Over Kessel. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Durant's got 27.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Spurs.
54.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Thompson with it. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
First team foul.
San Antonio leading by 12. Now here's Fox. Outside Wembanyama. Inside. Here's Barnes. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Down low. Stolen by Thompson. And that's an intentional foul.
Cancel. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Şengün, the screen. Pass to Eason. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Durant. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Rockets trail by 14. Here's Durant. Here's Eason. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Durant. Wembanyama rips down the board. Spurs lead by 14. Castle attacking. Now Wembanyama. Oh, no good on the layup. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Şengün! He's off from 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Wembanyama. Ooh, he leaves no question.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Castle. Eason rips down the board. Rockets trail by 16.
We'll see the defending world champion Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And Greg the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills, who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Shoots from the elbow. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. SGA's got 7 points in the game. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's SGA missing.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Over in the corner, Randall gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And Holmgren pulls it down. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
And finished off by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Now here's DiVincenzo. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. SGA's got 9. Picked by Randall. Down low. Holmgren with the steal. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Holmgren with the steal. Here's SGA. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 5. Has to go Bear. SGA with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And he hits the jump shot. 11 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And he can extend the lead to double digits. McDaniels left side. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. To the paint. Has to go Bear. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
Here's Randall. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage, and in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot-2s, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Picked by Randall. Here's Edwards. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Clock at 6. No one near Randall as he lets it go. The Timberwolves again can't hit. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
The Thunder leading by 11. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Good. SGA's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside Edwards. Looking to end the run. And Randall throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Pass to Randall. Inside. McDaniels outside. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Holmgren with the block.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
The Thunder leading by 11. Here's SGA. That shot, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Randall goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Randall's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. To the middle. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. To the right side. And here is DiVincenzo. And the basket is good. 10 points for Julius Randle.
You know, they like Randle to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Edwards with the screen. Edwards at full speed. And Edwards slams it in.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
For 3, Holmgren. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Edwards. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Look for Oklahoma City. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. On the free throw, no good. Mitchell wide open. And he hits the buzzer beater.
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall outside. And the layup falls. Randall's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Timberwolves.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Wallace misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. And Reed has it in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Here's Randall on the money with the shot from the left block. Randall's got 14 points for the game.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Back to Mitchell. Picked by Williams. Pass to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 6. To the paint. Here's McDaniels.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
The try by Mitchell. Master Williams puts up a deep 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Inside. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Anthony Edwards hammers it home.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And timeout called called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. .40 seconds left in the third quarter. Osumu with it. Gobert in the corner. Pass to Shannon. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gobert. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gobert's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Can't nail the jumper.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we're And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Mr. Gobert. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Buried from 15 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
Minnesota making a switch here. On the wing. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
On a dime. Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Good on the second free. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Here's Caruso. And that one, good. And the Thunder lead by 5.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. The Thunder leading by 5. SGA. Rebounded by Randall. Edwards trying to score. from Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Williams lays it in off the window.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside Edwards. Picked by Reed. Here's Edwards. Clock is at 3. Randall. That shot no good. The Thunder leading by 5. Gilgeous Alexander. Missed on the 3. Now here's DiVincenzo. Picked by Reed. Here's Edwards. It's stolen by SGA. Caruso knocks down the 3.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
And the key is attacking before the defense gets set.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside. And he's not going to start now.
At the line for 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't an empty trip.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability. Nice!
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Now Holmgren. Now Williams. Now Caruso. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
And he drives in. Yep, that's going to go in. Here's SGA. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Reed with the rebound.
All the officials are all over that one.
Williams. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And he is unable to get the second one. SGA from 19. That one goes.
Assistant Caruso.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one